Good evening, guys. This is Sweet Willie at it again, getting ready for another trip in the morning. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I saw the weather forecast and I figured, you know what, since I was gone 3 months, I know I just gave the old pat to the old gut. I just hadn't been hitting it. I love my Mango Madness, the Hobie. But I gotta start getting back, I gotta get back in kayak shape. And that shape can't be round. So I've been working on this other thing that I've been doing, a collaborated project. This was brought in my head by a damn good fisherman by the name of Jared Easley. He put it in me head. And so I said, you know what? I gotta get PT Hood. I love my Mango. So a few months ago, I picked up this bad boy secondhand. Whoa. This is an Old Wilderness Systems Tarpon 140. Took me a little work. And once again, it's a collaborative effort there. A bunch of guys, not just Jared Easley. But I had a lot of help from Nick Gibson, re-ruddering it. Came with the rudder. I got a great deal on it. And guys, if y'all are ever looking for a good kayak, this Wilderness Systems Tarpons 140 does the trick. She is fast, but it is a minimalist kayak. You can't bring the whole kitchen sink out, but she is fast. And a lot of other guys I fished with recommended this. I had to replace a few parts, but that's okay. She's up and running. I'm gonna get her geared up, and I think we're gonna hit it in the morning. So we'll see you out there. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, on an early Tuesday morning with Sweet Willie's Saltwater Adventures. We're a little windier than I expected, but that's just how it goes. I think the weatherman is the only job you can have where you can screw up and still get to keep your job, but that's for another episode. We're going to try to have some success in the marsh with the old Tarpon 140. It's a minimalist kayak, so I had to kind of be a little strategic here where I put everything, but no excuses. We're gonna make it work. You don't have the space like you got with the Mango Madness, but hey, I'm not worried about that. I'm just ready to go out there and have some fun. So because we're in a stealthy kayak, let's go get up. Well, a little windier than I was expecting, but this tarpon really paddles well going into the wind. But I'd be lying if I didn't say I had this nice Werner paddle that I got on Facebook Marketplace for a steal. Yeah, I don't know who told me, but somebody told me if you're going to be in a paddle kayak, do not smidge on your paddle. I can't see myself paying $300 or $400 for a paddle, but for what I got this one for that normally retails about that much, I'm pretty happy now. This is like almost effortless, and I'm going into the wind. So just wanted to give y'all a little update here about this particular kayak. I don't believe they make them anymore, but the body of the kayak is just like cutting through this water, even though I am going into the wind. So I'm gonna keep paddling, and hopefully we can find some fish. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of me, there's a redfish tailing in that grass. Trying to see if I can get him, coax him out. Well, just like that, they're here, then they're gone. Tide's a bit high, so they're kind of hard to see, but they're funneling through that grass. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to throw that lure right in front of their pathway so they can see it, pick it up, and go. But just as soon as I saw them, made a couple casts to them, they're gone. So, gotta keep hunting. Go on the drop and on the hook. On the drop and on the hook, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What do we got here? I casted it to this little oyster reef, and boy, oh boy, he hit it. He hit it on the drop, truly on the drop and on the hook. Truly on the drop and on the hook. Come on, baby. We're gonna side saddle it. That's what's good about this thing right here. Side saddling. I'm sorry for the bad camera angle, guys, but he's a big one. I've been chasing this redfish for about an hour. I'm sorry for the bad camera angle, guys. I'm gonna try to fix it up in a minute. He's a slab. He's not a terrible. He's not too big, but uh-oh, don't hit my feet. Oh, don't get caught in my rudder, buddy. Uh-oh, he's all up in my feet. Yeah, he's a red. He ain't too big, but he got the skunk off.
You can hear me in the video claiming that this fish was a lot bigger than he really was. I guess that's what you think when you haven't been catching all damn morning. But I admitted it. It was a little one. It was a little rat red. So let's get back to the video.
I don't think he make the cut, but you know, nah, he a little one. But that's okay. I'm just so glad to sight cast these babies. And look at that, right on the end of the mouth. That's why I love hooking them at, right at the end of the mouth. I'm gonna show you in a minute. This is a bad camera angle here. Get this hook out of you, buddy. All right, there we go. Little stinky stink. Keep the stinky stink on the lure. There he is, buddies. Ladies and gentlemen, first one of the day. Not too big. I'm gonna put him closer to the camera so he looks bigger than what he is. But yep, they're just soldiering through they're patrolling through the grass, and I can see them, but when they hit that deep water, it's hard to catch them. But bam, look at that. First one of the day. I'm gonna let you go, and Sweet Willie's gonna let you grow. And as always, you gotta kiss the first one. Mwah. See you, buddy. Thanks for the fight. Boom. Bam. Number one. He little. I'm not even gonna try to make it sound like he made the cut. I didn't even want to get my bump board out. But it's nice to sight cast. You see the fish, you throw in the general area, and as soon as that lure went down, he hit it. He took it and ran with it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna try to get this camera angle fixed, and we'll see if we can get us another one. I found a school.
If you look at my 11 o'clock from my front bow, you can see the birds working and the redfish. I didn't think I got a good camera angle, but for all you fishermen out there watching this, you can clearly see it from my 11 o'clock. Those redfish are rooting up and they are feeding.
I was chasing them, baby. Chasing them. Okay, I know I shouldn't do this, but
just a rule, or some advice I should say. If you saw me cast and I started reeling in a redfish, I got greedy. That's why I put the rod in its rod holder, and I was hoping to grab another one and stick another redfish. Like the old saying goes, guys, the possum ain't dead until you scrape them off the road.
Double hook up, ladies and gentlemen, but Willie got greedy. God dang it, come on. Come on. Shit. That's what you get for getting greedy. Let's see what we got on here. He's already hauled ass. Yep. Well, that's what happens when you get greedy. I had one hooked, tried to go for the double hook, and I paid the price. Yep. Yep, he tore the shit out of this lure. Oh well. Oh well. That's what happens when you get greedy, ladies and gentlemen. You pay the price. But I'm gonna get re-hooked up. See if I can get back on this school of redfish. There was about 10 of them just in a pod. Threw to it, hooked up, try to get my other rod, and try to hook up again. And that's what you get. That's what you get. I found him again, guys. I found him again. There's the school at about my 11 o'clock. They got their tails behind me, so they can't see me coming. I'm gonna try to sneak up on them and see if I can get a hookup. I'm gonna get closer. They don't see me. At least I don't think they do. I'm gonna get up closer.
I was in about 6 inches of water, if you can tell, at the 11 o'clock position again. You see the birds up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen? So I'm chasing them, trying not to spook them off, but I think I got a little bit too close.
Well, guys, I know I can't keep my mouth closed when I'm doing great, but I guess it takes a humble man to record when he screws up royally, and I did. I don't know if it got caught on camera, but there was about 10 redfish in a pod. I was drifting right on them just like I'm drifting now, and well, you saw what happened. I got greedy. I nailed one here, but I didn't check the hook set. So I grabbed my second reel, tried to toss into the pod, and got so excited I thumbed it too hard, popped the damn lure off my damn rod. Then, I guess with my other rod and reel, when I didn't have it hooked good enough, I bird nested this one, and pod went away. And there went my window. Probably could have got 2 reds out of that and probably would have been able to call it a day, but there's no excuses. That's why they call it fishing. And as much as I wanted to just keep casting, rookie mistake. I made a rookie mistake. I'm over here getting all my stuff ready the night before, and you didn't check your leader lines, you didn't check your reels. You know, this is what gets it done. If you don't check it, it's like going into a gunfight with a rusty old pistol that you never take care of and you never shoot. It ain't gonna work, and it's not gonna work when you need it to, and that's what happened to me. So I hate recording this. I hate having to like have this come to Jesus with with the few viewers I have, but I think too many guys out there in YouTube land, they always show the good stuff, and they never show that, you know, people screw up too. And I do it a lot. But I'm gonna keep casting. It's a beautiful day. Got a nice breeze. That wind settled down a little bit. And I'm gonna try to save the day, save the skunk. Keep on casting. That's all you can do. Just like in life, man. You get knocked down, you gotta get back up. You gotta keep on casting. I missed 4 fish today. Three fish today. I would have limited out and got the hell up out of here, but oh well. We got a nice drift now, and probably from the beginning of the video you're probably saying, well, how's that tarpon 140 working for you? Well, it's fast. I'm gonna tell you that. It is fast. But it is definitely a minimalist kayak. You cannot bring everything on here. You need to just bring the essentials. And I'm finding that out the hard way. I've had to rearrange, redo, remodel, you know, reevaluate. And I'm not making any excuses, you know. You put me in a damn pelican, I'll catch some fish on it, or I'll damn near kill myself trying. But well guys, I'm sorry y'all had to miss that. I know y'all are like, oh yeah, sure you did, Willie, sure you had the biggest redfish of your life. But oh well, that's why I guess they call it fishing.
About this time in the trip,
fishing and tall
I'm
tail.
getting a little touched from the
I'm
heat.
back on the, I'm just
I'm
gonna
actually
keep drifting this sand
drifting
flat
a grass flat,
till
not
I
a
see some
sand
action or
flat.
some blow-ups, and I'll try to be quicker on the camera, so that way you guys can see it or watch me miss it. It's just been a day of misses today, huh? Still in that funk, guys. Well, I'm gonna try to get out of it, but loving the tarpon, loving the tarpon. I'm just side saddling it right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just kind of sitting sideways on it, letting my feet drag, you know, to the bottom, and just drifting away, letting the wind take me, let Mother Nature do its course. And I'm just casting, fan casting as I'm drifting, just covering ground, chunking and retrieving. And that's what happened. Big old red hit it. He started pulling line and he broke me off. Story of my life, but oh well. I'm happy. You can always take away something from fishing. You can always take when you're out here fishing. I'm very proud of myself today because I'm finding them, but that's great. Now we gotta start hooking them. We gotta start hooking them. But oh well. We're gonna keep soldiering on and start heading toward the boat ramp. Go. Well, I took a little pit stop to get some water and a little snack, and I noticed on the banks of the sand a lot of trash and beer bottles and stuff. And a good thing I found out about this tarpon 140, it's got
Once
a
again,
really
I'm getting
big
touched by the
rear,
heat. Can't get my
hatch
words together.
in the back.
Gotta drink water, guys, when you're out there in that
Rear
heat.
compartment in
What
the
I meant
back.
to say was the Wilderness
So,
System
even though I
140 has a
kinda
very
screwed the
large
pooch on
rear
catching fish
tank
today.
well.
It really
Tank
gets me
well.
upset when I see all this trash and stuff, you know, in the waters and stuff. I guess I am a conservationist, I guess, but you know, it's beautiful out here, and these areas hold fish, and just keep it beautiful, guys. That's all I can tell you, guys and gals. I ain't gonna just blame the guys, but it's probably the guys that are doing it. But look at that, man. Keep this area beautiful. You know, it holds fish. You know, it's great to kayak out here, just to get away and, man, get with your thoughts. You know, your thoughts in my head, in me head, man. How am I gonna catch these fish next time? How am I gonna catch them next time? But that's what I've been doing after I got my little snack. I just picked up a lot of trash, and that's the one good thing about this tarpon 140 and that rear tank well. It can hold a lot of trash, and it's got quite a bit. But I guess you always come away with something every time you go out fishing. I wish I would have came away with some fish, but just seeing all this trash on the grass line where I actually see the redfish, you know, shimmying through, feeding. You know, they don't need, those fish need to have a clean habitat, man. Clean habitat. Now, that's my 2 cents. So I'm gonna start drifting back to the ramp now. because man, it is almost noon, and I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It's so hot out here, you can feel the devil bite your ass. Well, well, well. Yeah, like I said, I missed a lot of fish today. It happens. I was unprepared. I didn't have my leader material. Whatever the things that make you confident when you're out here catching fish, you better damn sure get it, and you better do it, because your number's gonna get called, and you're not gonna be ready, and then you're gonna miss the fish like I did, like a rookie. So as I'm going through this marsh, and I'm happy that I'm fishing, but I'm depressed about the littering and all the trash, you know. It just brings me down. It brings old Sweet Willie down. Yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't catch no fish today, you know, but I love the tarpon. I love the tarpon.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I found a thesaurus, and I was able to use that word, minimalist. Minimalist. I love it.
Like I mentioned earlier in the video, Jared Easley, Nick Gibson, the great Scott Tilley, spotting cups, baby. I see you, Scott. I see you, baby. I'm coming for you, baby. I'm coming for you. But you know, wear the right equipment. Wear reef boots. Some people call it crab walking. You know what you're doing. I call it side saddling. That's what Sweet Willie calls it. I call it side saddling, baby. But all is not lost. As I'm going through the canals and the little waterways, looky what I found here. A tackle box, a waterproof tackle box. And oh my goodness, it's got soft plastics, it's got miradines, it's got a shake bait. Hell, it's even got a down south lure here. So you know what? Whoa, it's even got, yeah, it's got a miradine. It's got a soft dean. Wow. You know what? I may have got skunked today, but Sweet Willie got him a tackle box with some lures, baby. You gotta keep positive. You gotta find the positive in everything. You know, yeah, you know, of course I want to catch all the fish. Of course I want to catch bruisers. But you know what? As I'm going through this marsh, will I take a tackle box? You bet your sweet patookus! I bet you thought I was going to say ass. GoPro. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a crazy trip. And if you're wondering where I'm at, I am in Sweet Willie's man cave, aka the dojo. Sorry for the mess. Come up here, ride my bicycle, you know, or run on the treadmill or something, try to keep the LBs off. But, you know, that's kind of hard because, you know, old Sweet Willie likes to eat, you know. But, so I can chase these. But just to give a recap of what happened on today's fishing trip is be prepared. You gotta be prepared when you go kayak fishing or fishing in general. That's just my theory. I mean, there's a lot of guys, like I said, that fish competitively. They're guides. They do it way better than I do. You know, a lot of good guys. And if you ever want to reach out to me, I can recommend you some good guys that can take you out there and, you know, really show you a thing or two. I just kind of approach it from a simpleton's point of view. Yeah, I know, simpleton. Just kidding. But anywho, but what I was talking about, if you didn't understand in my videos, what I use is, I use this Castaway. It's a 7-footer. I believe it's a medium. I don't even know off the top of my head. Ooh, easy there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 7-footer. It's a medium. It's a medium fast action rod, and I got it paired with this Lew's speed spool. And what I was talking about was I like using, if you can see it, man, try to get, I'm lone dogging it here, so you have to excuse me. I like using 12-pound test line, 12-pound test, monofilament. I like it, I cast farther with it, I just feel it, I feel the action in the line.
What I was talking about, and you can do this with braid too. I ain't got nothing against braid. I'm just using all the rolls of monofilament that I have in my garage before I start buying braid again. There it is. Okay, now you found me out. But this is what I was talking about, is the leader line. You don't have to have a leader line. Fishing to me is about what you're confident in using. And what I use is, I tie a little uni to uni knot with 20-pound fluorocarbon right here. I use the old Seaguar Red Label. I'm not sponsored by any of these guys. This is just what I like to use. And I use a VMC little angler clip right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I use as well, because I like changing out lures. And no, I'm not sponsored by Knock and Tail lures, but I like them. I like this little bone colored paddle tail with a little 1/8 ounce jig head. And with the thing about these Knock and Tails lures, I know I'm wearing their cap. I'm not sponsored by them, guys. I'm not. I just like the lures. That's it. They got a little rattle right there, so when you shake it, you can do the little shaky shake. You can hear the rattling going off. So when you're reeling in that lure through the water, you know, and the paddle tail's doing its thing, it's giving a little shaky shake, a little shaky shake. You know, that's the way I like it. 'Cause that's what I was talking about on the water. I was not prepared for that, and I paid the ultimate price. I lost a lot of fish. Very frustrating day, but you know, all fishing trips, you know, to me are learning experiences. You're gonna find out something that day, especially if you're fishing in a kayak. And I found out that day, take the time to prepare the tools that you use to go out there to do your fishing with. I broke off so many times. I was too lazy to just tie off some fluorocarbon, you know, tie, retie, and retie again, because you never know when you're going to catch that big one. So that's all I wanted to just let you guys know. There's a lot of YouTube guys that fish out there, and I'm not dogging these guys. I think they're great, but you see a lot of the good stuff that happens, which you want to see. But I think I'm going to put this video out, especially for you guys out there, the ones that watch, because yes, I screwed up royally today, royally. And I just want to pass my experiences down to you guys, so that way you don't mess up like Sweet Willie did. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode. Wasn't my best day of fishing, but hopefully everybody learned a little something about preparing your tools to go out there and apply your trade. And if you have any questions or comments, just please feel free. Like, subscribe, share, comment, call me, and we'll do it again on another edition of Sweet Willie's Saltwater Adventures. And as always, on the drop and on the... Ah! No, just kidding.